I remember this one time when I was taking a bus back home from my college. The bus was fairly crowded with very little space to even stand. I noticed that a bunch of women, who by the looks of it were not known to each other, were all standing next to each other as well. When they realized that one of the women was carrying a newborn and wanted to feed them on the bus, they instinctively stood to huddle around her and also held out their hands to ensure that no one lost balance. To me, this was a radical act which really challenged the notion that women are by default adverse to each other. It was an act of sisterhood, of kindness, and solidarity that was instinctive. Solidarity that is so much a matter of course that highlighted once again its power in transforming the very systems of oppression that we choose to battle every day.
I think the kindness practice that I am most proud of is how kind and compassionate I have been able to be to myself in the recent past. I think as young women and especially as young teenage girls, we are often told that we have to tone ourselves down or censor ourselves to fit into a socially acceptable criteria. And this means censoring our actions, our words, how we look, how we dress, all of that. But in being radically kind to myself and in being compassionate to myself, I have been able to realize that it is okay for me to take up space and it is okay for me to make space for these conversations.
One practice that I've implemented in my life that I hope will bring systemic and structural change is to not indulge the next generation of my family, especially my very young niece, in traditional fairy tales where a cis-het man is usually protecting a cis-het woman. By doing this, I want to be able to teach them that women don't need to be saved, and also maybe start conversations around how gender is not binary.